Peace again. Islam, Hotep, Ashe, and Ola. Now I have a new client, and I just got a note. She is a contractor, so she has a 1099 form, and now her appointment, her preparation, I am actually delaying, and I'm thinking it's for her benefit. Now, the delay is based on, as a contractor, there are deductions. There's items you can write off. There's credits. There's tax write-offs. When you have a 1099 form, you're a contractor, 1099 miscellaneous, you can write off some expenses. And so I'm delaying the preparation, the expected time, because she just now telling me that she has a 1099 form, so and she is not aware of all of her deductions. So I will be sharing a list of deductions possibly that she can deduct, and then I'm going to be waiting for her to get to check her records and see if she can bring some expenses to the table. So when I prepare her tax return, those deductions will help the outcome be in her favor. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. Also, I'm posting all this tax stuff right now, and I just want to share with everyone, when you have a business, you run your business. You do not allow the business to run you. So I put my tax appointments in one day, and but not all of the days, just some days. So again, you run your business. Do not allow your business to run you. And also, I want to share for anyone else who has any questions about expenses, and if you're 1099 miscellaneous form holder, contractor, or a business owner, and you have questions about expenses you can deduct, you can inbox me, and I'll send you a list of possible expenses according to your business type that you can deduct on your tax return. I'm not charging anybody for this. I'll just send it to you. So let me know. I'll send you a list. Like my client, I'm not charging my client to send her a list of expenses to deduct from her income. She has her set fee for her tax return, and this is just a part of my service. So again, if you yourself or you know anyone that needs assistance with what to write off on their tax return, just send me a message in my inbox, and I'll just send it to you. There's no fee attached. I like for us to be educated, and I really have always thought that this should be something that they teach in school versus some of those fake classes and false electives, all the stuff y'all know we don't use once we get out here. There are things that we do use. Some think we're required to do, like filing taxes. You're not required to file a tax return and follow it up with, but you got to know the ins and outs and the whys and why nots of you're not required to file a tax return. But those who are filing a tax return, you can inbox me. You need some assistance with what to write off. There's no fee attached. I would like to think that so this should be taught in school. If they're gonna mention and want people to believe that filing tax returns is a requirement, they should at least teach the people how to properly file them. A lot of people receive audits because just lack of knowledge, and the IRS will not allow you to blame your tax professional, your tax preparer, for the errors on your tax return. You are responsible for your tax return, regardless of who filed the return. Also, I want to share, when it comes to taxes and you receiving a phone call about a balance due, there's a scam. There's scams out. They've been out. And the IRS has the latest scams on their website, irs.gov. You can check those out so you'll know what to be aware of and what to look out for. The IRS will not threaten to take your children. the scam artists do that. They will not, and this is a big one I saw. They were having people, the scam artists were scammers, because they're not artists to me. The scammers were having people send them iTunes cards. Like, what's the IRS gonna do with a bunch of iTunes cards? Anyway, if you receive a phone call, because that's going around too, you receive a phone call and they say you have a balance due and you gotta pay, or else hang up. Contact the IRS directly at 1-800. It's 1-800-829-1040. I'm driving right now. I think that's but Google it. It's up. You'll find it. 1-800. I think it's 1-800-829-1040. The IRS is not going to be mad if you hang up. They're not going to come lock you up because you hung up on them and you call right back. If you're ever unsure, somebody's threatening you, the police to show up at your door, contact the IRS directly and ask them if you have a balance due. Ask them the status of your account, and they'll give you that information. Don't let somebody randomly call your telephone and have you paying out a bunch of money that you don't owe at all, because they found the newest threat to speak over the phone at you. Don't allow anybody to do that to you. That's all I have for now, and I'll see you all later. I have a broadcast later today with Raines Holloway.